You know, while Trump is out there playing war, Canada made a deal. Not with us, but with India. On Monday, day 3 of Operation Epstein or Epic Fury, at least 6 Americans dead. Oil is up 12%, and the entire Middle East looks to be on fire. That's how America started the week. Yet our friends to the north were being far more polite, productive, and friendly. Canadian Prime Minister Carney and Indian Prime Minister Modi announced a 10-year strategic partnership. Energy, technology, critical minerals, nuclear power, defense, education. A landmark deal with the second most populous country on earth. All sealed while the President of the United States was busy trying to figure out why the hell he just bombed yet another country. Look, we know Trump has been threatening Canada with the tariffs, the tacoing, calling it the 51st state, blocking a bridge because of his billionaire pal said so, and treating Carney like an adversary. Trump had hoped that Canada would finally fold to the pressure. Instead, Carney went to China in January. He was the first Canadian Prime Minister to do so in nearly a decade. Then he went to India, and Modi, the leader Trump has been desperately begging to be his friend. And that leader just spent the entire week with Canada's Prime Minister instead of returning Trump's phone calls. It looks like no one wants to play with the smelly kid in class. And yes, that's a joke about how Trump allegedly smells. Anyway, Canada is the 4th largest crude oil exporter in the world. And by the way, because of our bombing, oil is up 12%. Our gas prices are going up. India is one of the fastest growing energy markets on the planet. Their New Deal covers oil, natural gas, uranium, and critical minerals. That's exactly what everyone in the world is fighting over. Yet our orange-hued leader is currently fighting that war and driving oil prices up and destabilizing the entire Gulf supply chain. Meanwhile, the country up north that he's been trying to bully just locked up a long-term energy deal with a country that needed exactly what Canada has. Sounds a lot like America first, right? Because Trump's belief is that tariffs plus his aggression equals submission. But we are seeing more and more evidence that he is so easily outmaneuvered. And instead now, Canada accelerated their partnerships with China and India, reducing their dependence on the United States, reducing trade with the United States at exactly the moment Trump needs better trade relationships, better allies, and more economic credibility. Remember, Mark Carney said it earlier this year, quote, "From the fracture, we can build something bigger, stronger, more just." In other words, the world is better off when they don't have to play Trump's silly little games. And this deal between India and Canada is just more and more evidence of that. When you look for people talking about this deal, the Carnegie Endowment noted this week that Trump's tariff approach toward India set a bad precedent that will linger, even as those tariffs are in the middle of being renegotiated. Translation, Trump is alienating the very ally that he says he needs, while that ally is out signing easier deals, better deals, with the neighbor that Trump is trying to annex. The America First / FIFA Peace Prize presidency is now presiding over a situation where our closest neighbor is actively replacing us as a trade partner. Oil is up 12% because of a war we started without authorization, and the world is watching us begin a 3rd regime change operation in one term. And yet, other countries are now using America First as the reason to go around us. America First looks like America alone. Look, Canada is doing what competent governments do whenever a power vacuum opens up. They took advantage of it. And yeah, we're the ones that created that vacuum because Trump sucks, Hoover style. Doesn't it seem like our feeds are getting filled with more and more BS right-wing MAGA content? It's no secret that all these top tech bros are in love with the current regime, so it's no surprise that independent left-leaning media is being squashed by the algorithm. If you like our content and content like us, it doesn't take long to click that thumbs up, share, comment, or subscribe. So please help us keep the truth alive.